If your IT is not advancing your standards in literacy and numeracy, then that's the question then that you need to ask is, what do you do next? And that was the question that we asked 3-4 years ago. And that's brought us to where we are now. Is it doing the job here right now? For sure. Absolutely, categorically, yes, it is.
They're a lot more engaged, a lot more enthusiastic in lessons and come with a lot more ideas.
They're excited, they want to learn, they want to show their work.
And as a team, we're all working together to use these iPads not as a toy, they are a tool and they are to enhance what we're doing and raise standards which we've seen.
Our primary objective is to go right back to where the children are at and to develop our literacy and numeracy. That's our core aim with the children. And it became very clear to us that iPads, without a shadow of a doubt, were the direction to go in.
Because they work. I think the biggest benefit that we've had is that the iPad is so intuitive that the children can just go along and run with it straight away.
They're taking ownership over their learning. I think the iPads really help that.
It's a lot more child-led now within the teaching.
It gives you a lot more freedom then to move around the classroom, I think, rather than standing in front of the class and saying, this is what you've got to do. It gives you a lot more freedom to actually go and help them.
And it's been a mind shift for our teachers that they've got to facilitate them when they don't need to be the expert at the front of the room saying this is how you use it, because that just works.
Yeah, it's been a few times, to be honest, when you see some of the children's work, you wonder to yourself, hang on, I didn't teach them that, how did they manage to do that? And I think they learn themselves with the iPad.
It's encouraged me to think a little bit more outside the box where possible and try and do a lesson in a different way.
We prep the lesson how we want it to begin, but how it's going to end is anyone's guess. It's basically how the children lead the lesson.
We've got one app called Book Creator or iMovie, and we'd put one of them into the other apps. So we're going to use the apps within apps to put Book Creator into the iMovie.
There's been so many times where the work, they've produced something and you've just sat back, like iMovies especially, some of the iMovies the kids have made, I've just been like, whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. So yeah, they do tend to impress you a lot.
I love Apple TV. At the end of the project, it's great because the children can instantly share their work and the children then can assess what they've done and talk about it.
It's not just the curriculum as well, the whole way in which we work now as a team of teachers, as a team of professionals, has changed and continues to change.
It's so much easier to communicate with everybody.
We never stop talking now to each other.
It's just a lot more efficient now in school.
Just being able to communicate with each other and share resources that we find and bounce ideas off each other instantly through, an email is fantastic.
We can see improvements in our literacy and numeracy. We're improving year on year.
It's fantastic to see how far we've come and how these iPads to us are just everyday life. It's, part of what we do. They're learning new skills quickly and they're learning skills that they can use when they go into the world of work.
I would like to see an iPad driving the learning of numeracy and literacy for every child. I would like to see it being used as if they'd reach for a pencil, as if they'd reach for a ruler. They'll reach for their iPad when it's applicable, like we do in our working day.
My job is just more inspiring and it's more motivating for me.